Okay, so now I'm back to finish telling my story time about one of my ex-boyfriends when I was in middle school. So, like I said, I befriended him and I befriended this girl that rode the bus with us. And he and I would always sit together and we would be holding hands, and then when the school bus would drop us off at school, we would get off and we would go in the school cafeteria and sit together and eat breakfast. Then after he would walk me to class, we would kiss, and then she would be like blocks away from my class watching us. So like I was saying, this is why I was saying about dirty, jealous, evil females that used to befriend me. She knew that we were together, and every single day that I would get off the school bus and she would get off the school bus and he would get off the school bus and the other people who would get off the school bus with us, and she would always come up to me and say, "Ugh, he's ugly. Ew, he's ugly." And I thought you had better taste than that, Tiana. And I'm looking at her and I'm like, okay, you tell me this every day. And all of a sudden I just said, "Where's your boyfriend?" My boyfriend don't go to this school. He go to another school. But if I do have a boyfriend, I wouldn't pick somebody ugly the way you pick somebody ugly. You got bad taste. So that went on for about 2 months. And she told me one day, "Oh, when you didn't come to school one day, I wanted to tell you that your boyfriend was trying to talk to me and he asked me for my phone number. And I told him I was going to tell you." And I was like, "Oh, well, did you give him your number?" "No, I didn't do that because you and I are friends." And me and her had each other's phone number. We would call and talk to one another, and the main thing that she would want to talk about was him, and was telling me that he was ugly all the time. "Ew, he's ugly. He's ugly. You have bad taste in dudes. He's ugly." So one day he called me and we had a serious talk on the phone. And then he said, "I think it's time we take our relationship to the next level." And I was like, "What you mean the next level?" He was like, "Well, I think it's time you and I have sex." And I'm like, "Dude, I'm only 14 and you're 15, and I'm not trying to become pregnant and become a teenage mom." And this nigga gonna tell me, "Well, either you agree with it or I'm breaking up with you. We can't be together anymore." And I was like, "Okay. Oh, well." I say, "You ain't shit. You ain't shit no way. Because why would you try to pressure me into doing something like that? And as far as you and I have ever went, we have only kissed and held hands." And then he's talking about, "Because I'm tired of doing that shit. If you love me, you would do this. If you love me, you would have sex with me." And I told him, "It's not going to happen." Then he said, "Well, I'll just find me somebody else. I'll find me a girlfriend who will do something to prove her love for me." I say, "Whatever." So Monday comes, I get on the bus, and I see this same trick ass bitch, this same snake ass bitch, who was my friend, who was always calling him ugly. The two of her and him sitting together. He got his arm around her. When I walked on the bus, she turned her head. She couldn't face me. he looked at me and saying, "What's up?" And I did this, and I just kept walking. And I just couldn't believe that this trick ass bitch, hoe. And I know sometimes I need to stop holding on to things and thinking about when people did me dirty, but that shit still, to this day, it still like bothers me because I know I never did anything to this girl back then for her to do that. And all the times that she was calling him ugly and telling me I had bad taste in dudes. And this story reminds me of someone who I was friends with on the singing app that I'm currently on. Okay. She and I are no longer friends, but she was telling me something about a guy that I liked on the singing app was liking on her. And that's why I say me and females, when it comes to friendships, that shit, it just never works out because it's always some shit that's gonna go down. And then I told her, I said, first of all, I don't know why you telling me that he's trying to like you. I said, how would you like it if I told you somebody on the app that you talking to, which the dude who she was dating was liking on me. This dude would pop up in my party room every single day without her. He was sending me messages through my inbox. And, but I was a good friend. So I just felt like, I'm getting off topic, but I'm just thinking back to some things that happened last year. But anyway, like I said, back then when that happened, when I was in middle school, I was 14, I just couldn't believe that this girl who was my friend backstabbed me, snaked me, and took my man. Which I guess he wasn't my man to begin with because of the simple fact that if he was easy for her to get, then that's what it was. But that really hurt me because back then I didn't eat for about 5 days. And I would go to school. I didn't eat lunch at school or nothing. I was just sick. And I lost about 20 pounds in 3 days because I wasn't eating at home and I wasn't eating at school because I was in love with this dude on my school bus. And she rode the same school bus with us, and I had to see them every single motherfucking day. That just hurt me so bad, and that's why I say I still think about that shit to this day, and I know I need to let things go. I know I do. But there will be other story times coming up soon. There will be more makeup tutorials. I don't know about me doing any more mannequin hair tutorials, but I will have more story times coming. But for now, I have to go and do my laundry, wash clothes, and try to enjoy the rest of my day. I'll talk to y'all later.